All right, young people, welcome back to the Gardening Show. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get back on track. All right, so today we are learning about the importance of repotting plants. Repotting plants, moving them up and out of their old environment to a new, more roomy, vibrant living quarters for them to thrive and not just survive in a close proximity. They need room to shiggity shiminy. So, with that being said, let's go about talking about what the definition of repotting is. It's super simple. Re means to do again, right? And pot means to put within. So what you're doing is you're putting the plant into another plot, a pot, especially a larger one, right? So with that being said, we're going to go through quickly uh, the process of it with our words, and then we'll show visuals, all right? Because I know we have some visual learners and we have some verbal learners. So let's do both. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab the stem of your plant, not the roots, not the leaves. The stem is the connector piece in the middle, right? You're going to grab that stem, slide it out from its current pot. If you're having trouble getting it out, give it a little shake, give it a little tap on the bottom like a baby when it's crying, and smooth it out into your hands. After it's in your hands, you're going to loosen up those roots, right? If there are any parts of the roots that need to be trimmed, you get some alcohol, you clean your shears off. The shears are the thing that you are cutting with, and then you trim off those roots. After you have massaged the roots, gave them a little trim, little haircut, a little razzle dazzle, you're going to throw it back into a new fresh pot, not before you put a fresh layer of soil in that pot, a bigger pot, a better pot, right? Our plant has leveled up. It has elevated into a new living situation. So give thanks for that ability, and we are going to replant our plant into a new home. And then we're going to cover it up with some fresh new soil, right? Then you're going to cover it up, pack it up, and you're going to water your plant. You are going to water your plant so well that it starts to sing with joy and it feels so swell, right? Those roots are going to swell up with that water, and it's going to allow for that plant to get the new nutrients that's coming from those minerals in the soil. So, Miss Breeze, why is it even important to repot a plant? Well, young people, it is important to repot a plant because it gives that plant a reason and ability to grow, right? You're getting new fresh soil, new minerals, new nutrients. This is something that is extremely, extremely necessary in order to promote a healthy environment for your plant to grow. Why repot? Because it needs to grow. What does repotting look like? Now, we just spoke about it in extreme detail. However, this is a more simple terminology to be able to express to someone, because the way that you know how to do something is if you know how to teach it, correct? So you choose the right pot. It doesn't have to be a super big pot. You choose the right pot. It could be deeper, right? Longer, right? Choose the right pot, buy the right soil. We've talked about the different types of soil: the loam, the humus, right? The clay, the sand, the silt. Buy the right one, which will be the humus and the loam. Inspect the roots as you pull it out of the old home. Give them a little love and put your plant into its new home. That's the process. Now, you know, when you're transitioning from a different environment, sometimes the transition is not successful. And one of the ways to ensure that your transition is successful is to know how it could not be successful. So, Ms. Breeze, can plants die if you don't repot them? Yes, they can. They can die if you don't replant them, repot them in a different pot, which is kind of like replanting them. And if you transplant them wrong incorrectly, they could die as well. So the thing that happens is that plants die when you don't repot them because they're not getting as much nutrients as they're really able to get, as they could get in a bigger pot and with fresher soil. Fresh soil, big pot, best thing, right? Now you're like, Miss Breeze, I did everything you said to do, but my plant died. Why did my plant die, Miss Breeze? You said that my plant would live. Well, young people, the reason why your plant died is because you did not give that plant enough water, right? You did not give that plant enough water in its new environment. As you're taking it out of the old pot, that beautiful plant is going into shock, right? It's going into shock. It's like, whoa. It's like, whoa. It's like a baby leaving the womb. It's like, whoa, I'm leaving my home. So you have to have the new home ready for it immediately. It has to be ready, right? And then you water it because there was water in the old soil. There was water in the old soil, but this soil needs fresh water so that the plant will be able to absorb this water and the nutrients and minerals from the soil through the roots. So, once again, where did you go wrong? You did not give it enough water, and the roots were unable to absorb the minerals. So here's some visuals of what it looks like, right? Remember we talked about pulling it out by the stem, shaking it, giving it a little pat on the bottom, right? Pulling out those shears after you didn't wash them off with alcohol because you don't want to just go to the root of a plant without having sanitized the area, correct? Cutting off whatever needs to be cut off, getting you a nice, beautiful pot, putting some soil in there, then putting the plant in the pot on top of the soil, and then putting more soil on top of the plant to give it a nice, solid blanket to cover it up. Say, plant, I love you, plant, and I want you to thrive and live because plants are similar to humans. You already know that. We've already talked about how similar they are. Next, we're going to watch this video about different types of pots, different types of ways to repot, and just a lot more detail and a lot more visual stimulation. We did a lot of talking, so let's get into the visuals. Enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it. And take notes.
And to watch the video, click the link in my bio underneath this video in the description. All right? Take notes. I look forward to seeing y'all do your homework on Thursday. And thank y'all for watching this video. Peace.